How's it going, guys? Welcome to Tiger Tropics. Today's video, we're setting up the Rodi system. I was kind of pooping myself a little bit with the whole thing because it meant tapping into live mains water, and I've managed to get around it. I'll show you how I've done it and show you a step-by-step on how to install it. Okay, here you can see this tap here. Basically, what happens is you clamp it around the brass pipe, the live pipe, and you screw this into the pipe, and it creates water through it, and it allows you to have a tap there. I was absolutely cacking myself because I thought, if it all starts leaking everywhere, I'm in trouble. But it seems to be all right. So that's the RODI fitment. So basically what this tap is for washing machines. So when you get the fitment through, what you want is a washing machine fitment to RODI, this type of piping to go to the RODI unit. So make sure you take this little blue clip off and do not lose it. Alright, put that somewhere safe. What we need to do is cut a bit of piping. What did I say? Put it somewhere safe, so I put it somewhere where I'm going to knock it off the thing. Right, so in that goes. Make sure to push it in all the way. And the reason for this little blue clip is it's a lock-in clip. A circlip, I think it's called. And the idea is this bit here comes down and locks the pipe in place. He says, hold up. Right there. Yeah, that's it. Right there. See it? Right. So that, with the pressure, should never come out. Now I'm going to work the pipe round to go into focus. Oh, this phone's terrible. Oh wow, won't focus. There, a-hole. And that's going to basically go into here, which it says there, in. Handy little thing that comes with the Vyair RODI system is this little pipe cutter. Yeah, to save from cutting it and bodging it. So yeah, that's really handy. Good part of the kit. Okay, so I pushed the waste pipe down the waste pipe. I actually had to pull this out to push that in, and it's quite a bit in. A good part of a metre has gone down that pipe to make sure it doesn't come out. And then push this back in. It seemed to be fine, fitted in pretty well. Okay, I kind of realised that to do these up, they do need to be off the countertop. So I quickly drilled some holes, mount them up on the wall, so I've got the ability to take these on and off. And it comes with the screws as well. They look nice and organised. There we go. So yeah, I'll screw them onto the wall, and yeah, we should be good to go. I mounted it up on the wall, didn't realise that pipe that I put there, it's not going to work, it's too short. So luckily I've got enough. I'm going to route it behind the filter back to this position. I've got to put the drain valve, one-way valve on as well. I'll put that on as well to make sure that if anything gets clogged, it won't be flushing back into the system. Okay, so I've installed the TDS meter. That's to let us know what the filters are actually doing. So I believe that this is the output to the membrane, which is this. It's like a very coarse filter for the mains water, which comes out of here, and then goes into the pump, and is pumped into the carbon, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, something like that. So yeah, Just going to make sure that's all in the right place before I carry on. Okay, so I made sure it was all in place. So I'm going to load up all the what's the names? The filters, all apart from the DI resin, so they can flush through. Every time I'm recording something, I get ding, ding. So yeah, I'll put the membrane in here and the other filters in here, and I'll leave that one open. I've also put the stopcock on the bin here, which is what's going to fill up. And what I'm going to do is put a little bit of silicone around here because it wasn't sitting flush. Okay, so this, I assume because the flow goes that way, that will go in like this. Okay, so the first one, sediment filter. Oh, shit, I've got to look. See, that's what happens when you're rushing. Yeah, that's the O-ring for there. That's got to go back in there. Fantastic. Next bit is the carbon. Goes into the other section here. Okay, so that's it. So all I need now is to flush through the carbon and all that. I think it's about 20 litres. And then I can basically put in the resin. So it's the next day. Just going to try to finish this off now. So what I've done is I've disconnected this pipe here. I've let the silicone set. And I need to basically flush out 20 litres. I think that's for any bits and pieces that are in the system. I think once I do that, that's when I'll set the TDS meter. Moment of truth. Let's open this up. Okay, so no leaks so far. Let's switch it on. Oh shit, there's a leak. Where's it leaking from? Leaking from there. Okay. Let's turn this off then. And this is why it's good to have a tap. Right, okay. Investigate. Okay, so while that's filling up, I'm going to basically fill the DI cartridge up with DI resin. Alright, so what I'm going to do, take off the top of the cartridge, helps I've got nails, take that off, take that out, and this is the actual DI resin itself, and it's basically it colour changes to let you know when it's being exhausted. But we've set up the what's the name? TDS meter. Ah shit! Look at that. Dropping out onto the table. This is going to be a messy affair. Okay, so what I've been advised is to put into the thing, the cartridge, with a spoon. We'll try and not getting this everywhere. Right, so what I've been told is you fill it up halfway. And you bang it on the table. Then you carry on. I think that's just for it to settle. Okay, I didn't think this was going to be enough. I didn't think the bag was going to be enough, but as you can see, it's quite a bit there. Or it's going to be just enough. Probably going to be just enough. Don't drop it. This is where I normally end up doing something really stupid and hitting it somewhere or something. Dropping it all over the place. Okay, we're almost at the end of the bag. So yeah, looks like it's just enough. Okay, well the spoon worked quite well actually. There you go. Just to settle. That's pretty much the whole bag. I was told to get the sponge. Put that back in there. Put this on top. And this, I assume, will compact it. Is it that way? I think it was that way. Like that. Boom. Sorted. For some reason the TDS was coming up very high, and it's just been, I've been back flushing, focus, I've been back flushing and flushing, so that's what's going into the membrane, which is 17, and come on, yeah, 17, and see this is a brand new unit and it's already running out of power. Right, okay. So yeah, I'm going to put the DI resin in now and see how we get on. Okay, now I installed it, wait for it to fill up with water. Once it's full up with water, then we'll have another look at the TDS readings and see where we're at. Right, so what it does first is it back flushes, make sure that the membrane's clean, and then, as you can see, it starts filling up. That's good. Now the TDS reading on the input is actually starting to go go down. Yeah, that's much better. Down to... Oh man, this phone's terrible. 11. Alright, so after putting the DI resin in, it looks like we've dropped down to 9 ppm, which is supposed to be 0, but it's dropped down to 9 ppm on the output, and it's around about 11, yeah, on the input of the membrane. So leave it until tomorrow. I'll let the bucket fill up and see where we're at. So the next day came. I was having leaks with that bin and really bad high TDS levels. It turns out the spare ring for the DI resin was not a spare at all. It was an extra one that you're supposed to put it in with. So I've put that in, and lo and behold, bang. And look. So yeah, result. So what I've done is I've bought another bucket. See, what was happening is because the bin was round, it wasn't sealing against it properly. So I've got something that it will seal against now. I've got some extra O-rings as well, so that should do the job. Alright, going to do a little test fit now. Where to put it. I think doesn't have to fill up all the way. I think it's going to be ample water for what I need. So I think somewhere around about here should be fine. So let's freestyle this. Just make sure. Yeah, about there. What I'm going to have to do is just wash this down as well. And before I do all of that, cut to the right size. So I'll do that. Once I've done that, I'm going to give it a quick little bathe, a bit of RO water, and we should be good. Okay, so I've put the stopcock in, and I've basically drilled it through like that. Hopefully that's going to be okay, and hopefully that's not going to leak. I've even put an extra O-ring on the back of that. I don't know if you can see it, little black O-ring. That doesn't come with it. I had to go and buy some from the hardware store. So what I'm going to do is install this now, since the TDS is alright on the RO filter, and start to fill it up. Okay, so it's actually filling now, slowly. Last check is to basically see if A, this works, and B, if this shuts off. And just checking to see if there's any leaks. Nope, a bit of plumber's tape helped that out. No leaks here, no leaks underneath. So now I just need to let the system run. The TDS is perfect as well. So yeah, all good. Okay guys, it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. It's almost done. So I pretty much finished this off about 7 o'clock. So it's taken 5 hours to fill up. I mean, it's worked out about 136 litres in 5 hours. Not too bad. It's not too bad. So this, you've got the last drips. I don't think I'm going to wait until the last little bit. I think that's enough water what I need. I'm going to bung a lid on the top of it. Obviously didn't didn't think about the actual this end here where the lid clips on. It's still okay. I can still just put the lid over it, just to stop any dust particles or anything entering the water. There you go. And I need something better to stick the TDS meter up with. I'll put it there. It drops down. Yeah. Don't know. But yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it off, save the system, and then line me up for maybe a water change tomorrow on both of the tanks. Well guys, so fitted the RODI system, done the bucket system and everything. So final thoughts. What do I actually think? How easy was it? Moderately, because obviously certain things wasn't put in the instructions, which ideally needed to be put in the instructions. A little bit confusing on where to put the TDS meter, but not out of the realms of, you know, of mere mortals, should I say. All you got to do is just have a look at the instructions, make sure you fitted everything right. Be a little bit handy with some power tools, and at the end of it, I got to give it to Vyair, which basically it's like tell me where I went wrong with it, help me out. I mean, from 7 o'clock to 2 o'clock last night, I've done 136 litres. It's a damn sight cheaper than when I was getting it from Spotless Water. That would have probably cost me about £6, something like that. And I know it's cost me nowhere near that at the moment. So well worth it. Well worth the upgrade. And yeah, it's just going to be, it's going to allow me to set up more tanks, and I run more systems with RODI water. So I hope you liked the video. Like and subscribe, like and share and subscribe, whatever it is. Please comment and put down what you think about the videos, what you'd like to see, what you haven't seen, what you like, what you don't like, whatever it is. Please like, share, subscribe and support the channel. Cheers guys, thank you very much.